key things that you must keep in mind is that authenticity is very, very important. Anything that you put in that document has to be about you and has to be true. Just to enhance your candidature, do not put any information that you later can't substantiate or can't validate in the interview period, because that is where it will be a strike off kind of a scenario. So absolutely share everything that you have done. The second is, and the most important, which, trust me, even experienced professionals sometimes struggle with today, is that your resume should not be more than 2 pages. That is, trust me, the industry practice. Even if you are a fresher just out of college, or somebody with 10 to 15 years of experience. Because trust me, like I started in the beginning, with only 30 to 60 seconds of time, where somebody is making a decision about shortlisting your resume, they will not go beyond 2 pages. So you have to ensure that all that critical information I shared with you comes in that in those 2 pages. And that is why language becomes very important. Using keywords, using crisper sentences become very important. And being very specific and not generic is also the other thing that I would say. So, for example, and many times I see resumes where it's mentioned I worked on multiple projects, to ensure that the deliverables are met as per what was asked from me. Now, it's a very generic statement. I don't know anything when I read that statement about what were your skills that you use, what was the task that was at hand, what were some of the steps that you took, and what was the result of it. If you break it down into specifics about calling out what was the exact task at hand, were you actually coordinating for sales, were you coordinating to set up a website, or whatever that might be, what were some of the things that you personally took care of, and then eventually what was the result and outcome of it. You detail out your experiences in that particular fashion. The next, a quick tip that I'd like to give you, and this is something which I share with a lot of people, is we often feel that the interview on the other side has the bigger hand. He's in control of how the interview has to go. But trust me, you can actually guide how the interview goes for you, and this resume is actually that guide for you. If you want to be asked, if you want to talk about a certain set of skill sets and projects, ensure that they are mentioned in your resume, and they're mentioned with certain highlights that a hiring manager looks at it, picks it up, and asks you the next question, right? So that is the amount of control you can have over what you really want to talk about in your interview. And for that, what you need to do is just look at what the role is really all about, the role that you're applying for. Pick up some keywords that are there in the role. Ensure that those keywords are in your resume as well, and they are probably mentioned in bold or maybe slightly different font or color. And see how that works out for you. But we've generally seen this helping a lot of people just be a little more confident and more sure about what they want to really talk about in the interviews as well.
If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe for more of these informative videos.